Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to show you is how to print multiple orders on one sheet of vinyl. I find that it saves a ton of time because you're making a lot less cuts and you don't have to go back and forth and wait for the vinyl machine. So I'm just going to take a look at some of the orders that I have to do today. You can see that the first one is a parking sign in this in the print font. So I'm going to go over here and go to the folder to open it. And I know that it's in signs and arrows. It's a corner arrow. Go down to parking, print, and it comes up right there. So for the vinyl machine, you can print a 12 by 12 unless I find out otherwise. So what I'm going to do is go over to the page setup right up here and change it to 12. And I'm also going to change it to 11.5 to make sure that I don't go over and that it doesn't get cut out. So I'm going to change it to 11.5 right there. So you'll see that there is the parking the vinyl for the parking arrow. So another sign that I have to do is this We Decided on Forever. So before I print out the parking, I'm going to go and I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to find the We Decided Forever sign. So I know it's a sign. I know it's a large sign. Down here, We Decided Forever. It's the cursive font. And for this one, all that I have to do is change the date. So this person was specific and they said that they wanted the 0/11/2019. So that's all I have to do for this one. So what I'm going to do now is select all of the font so I can copy and paste it over to the parking page. So I want to make sure that it's, I select this one, and then I'm just going to go and hold my mouse down and highlight all of it. And then I'm going to right click, copy, and then go back over to the parking dock and right click, paste it. And I'm going to just drag it down so it's underneath the parking, and then that way I can print both on the same page, and it surprisingly saves a lot of time. So I'm just going to go back to my orders and see if there's anything else I can fit on this 12 by 12 page, and I think I can actually fit this ceremony sign. So I'm going to go back over and do open, find it. I know it's in the signs, I know it's an arrow, I know it's a corner arrow, and then ceremony right here, cursive. And I guess this can be a little more training for this. So I'm going to double click on this and I have to change it to Ryan plus Kayla. And then it's always caps unless noted otherwise, and then I have to center it. So let's see, that's about 2 inches. There we go. And then I need to save it over here, so I do file, save as, save to hard drive, go up there to orders and do Ryan plus Kayla. And it looks like maybe I already did this one or printed it out, but okay. Place it. And then what I'm going to do now is make sure that I select this, the cursor, and go and hold down my left button on my mouse and highlight everything, right click it, copy, and then go over to back over to my parking dock and right click and do paste, and then drag it down and it will fit. But you can see that ceremony, you see how it runs over the 11.5 inches. So if you were to print this one out, then it would get cut off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to resize it over here, and then if you go over here, see where this white box is? See there, you can just drag it and see how it's resizing to fit onto the 11.5 inches. So now you can print all 3 of these on the same page, which will make it a lot easier. I'm gonna get out of these so I'm not confused. And then I am actually gonna go print these right now. So I'm gonna go over here to send. And then you can see speed is already at 8 and force is already at 10. And then I'm just gonna push send. And my vinyl printer started. And that's all.